We are in Maggie Valley, North Carolina.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better.
All right, before we jump into this video, I'm going to call a timeout. As you can see, I'm not in the camper. We're actually coming from my own garage. You got the motorcycles here parked, still a little dirty, but they're ready for the next adventure. Just want to talk real quick about Maggie Valley. This was supposed to be a trip that we explore the Maggie Valley area. There's a bunch of places we wanted to go to, but the time of year, a lot of those places were closed. The weather was really bad while we were in Maggie Valley. Big cold front came through. We knew it was going to be cold. We knew we might get a little bit of snow, but we didn't realize it was going to rain on us as much as it did. We had friends come in, Reed and Sandy from Charlotte, and they got to enjoy the first weekend with us, and they left to go home before the bad weather really got in. So we got to spend the rest of that next week in the rain, kind of basically secluded to the camper because of the rain. And I also want to apologize. I didn't know until all the video was done. We had left Maggie Valley, we were back home, and I started trying to edit. I realized there's a little smudge dead center on the lens. So I apologize ahead of time for what you're about to watch, because all of my video has a nice little smudge right in the middle of the lens. So a new lesson learned for me: before you start videoing, check your battery, check the lens, make sure there's no smudges, clean the lens. Okay, back to the video. So we've actually been here at the Creekwood Farm RV Park in Waynesville, North Carolina, which is just outside of Maggie Valley. We've actually been here for a couple of days now. Our friends Reed and Sandy came up and stayed here in the park with us. They actually stayed in that cabin right there. And we didn't do a whole lot of videoing while they were here, but we had some good times hanging out around the campfire. This park is decorated really pretty for Christmas. It's been raining and cold. I've got all my chairs and everything sitting out in the sun trying to get everything dry. It's been kind of bad weather the past couple of days. But I do believe today we're going to try to go into the downtown area of Waynesville. Andy and I drove through there yesterday looking for a Walmart, and it was actually really nice, really neat little downtown area. So we're going to go check that out, go hit some of the stores on the downtown area, and also there's a Indian motorcycle dealership we're going to go check out, just because. Some of the places we were really hoping to go to and check out up here are apparently they're seasonal. The Wheels Through Time Motorcycle Museum we wanted to go check out, but they are closed for the season. And there's a couple other places, I can't think of the names of them right now, but there's a couple other places we were also wanting to maybe check out while we were here, but they're closed because it is winter time. So we'll have to come back and check some of those locations out later. Gotta check out the bike stuff.
Start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna wanna waste my time.
Still cold and a little bit dreary here in Maggie Valley. We're still at the campground. We're about to head out, go see what we can find. A lot of stuff is still closed, but we're gonna go hit some of the stores and see if we can get into something. But first, we're gonna find food. I just got finished walking around in the Waynesville area, and we decided to go drive. There's a ski area here in the Maggie Valley area we wanted to check out. We're actually on our way to that, but we were talking about there used to be an amusement park up on top of the mountain, and we were talking about it coming down the road, and sure enough, we turned and there it was. So, side note, you can see across the street there, they've got a tubing area. They've man-made snow. They're blowing snow over there. But I want to turn around and you can see this was the entrance to, I guess it was Ghost Town. This was how you got to the amusement park up top. They have the chairlift, which doesn't look like it has run in quite a while. And I don't know if they had another way to get up there, but if you're here in the Maggie Valley area, it's kind of cool to come see. This used to be access up to the top of the mountain to an amusement park that was up there. There is legitimate skiing here. Just outside of Maggie Valley. Maybe a little hard to see, but you can see chairlifts get you all the way up to the top up there. All right, I definitely see an adventure starts now. Ski time in our future. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. I know it was kind of short, again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Kind of had some bad weather, so our opportunity for video and going and doing things was slightly limited. And please excuse, you'll notice we look down, we've got our notes. Thus the glasses, because neither of us can see crap without the glasses on.
It's so true, we can't. And also they match, so.
Yeah, they do.
You know, we at least made an effort.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
One of the greatest surprises we had this year was having the opportunity to stay at Creekwood Farm Campground in Waynesville, North Carolina, just outside of Maggie Valley, if you're familiar with that area. I say surprise because they had the most beautiful river there, and the sound, it was wonderful. And then we had the surprise of the most beautifully decorated for Christmas campground I've ever seen. Now, I haven't seen a lot of campgrounds decorated at Christmas time, but this was a real treat. And given the celebratory circumstances we were in and how tough the year has been, it's been tough for us. I'm sure it's been tough for you too. Yeah. It was just delightful, and we really appreciated the incredible effort these people went to make that campground so inviting and warm in the middle of a cold snap that could have been miserable if it weren't so delightful to look at. So we were really grateful that we got to stay there.
The other neat thing that we got to do, because you'll notice our son Andy is with us on this trip, it also happened to be his birthday.
Yay!
So we got to celebrate Andy's birthday while we were kind of secluded because of the weather in our camper. But we did do his birthday celebration in the little facility they had there at the campground. Again, really nice facility that's just open to anybody in the campground. And we got to celebrate Andy's birthday with our friends Reed and Sandy while we were there, and Douglas while we were there at the campground. Had a lot of fun. That was really neat to be able to do that.
Also, I'd like to point out that they were allowing the use of that gathering area. They had rules laid out. On the back side of the gathering space was the laundry facility. So I don't know if that had anything to do with them leaving it open, but it was a wonderful space. We thoroughly enjoyed it. It also was decorated for Christmas. We can't say enough great things about the kind, thoughtful people at this campground. It was great.
This trip actually wrapped up our first year of doing these videos as Adventure Starts Now.
Unbelievable.
If you've followed us along, or go back and look at the first video while we're sitting at Vogel, literally a year, almost to the date, a year earlier, where we said we do not know what we're doing.
We still don't.
We still don't know what the heck we're doing. We're still learning this thing. And I gotta say, the COVID outbreak, canceling a lot of our trips, we basically had to go back to square one. Mm-hmm. When we made it back out finally on a trip, we realized we forgot how to do this.
We have lost our groove.
So
big time.
We're relearning, and watching these last couple of videos we put out, I've gone back and looked at them again, and I'm like, wow, we really are starting all over. But we did have a great year, and we had kind of said at the beginning, we're gonna give it a year and see if we like doing these videos, see if anybody watches the videos. We are going to be continuing on with the videos, and we're actually planning our 2021 year in camping. This coming year, we've got 2 big trips planned. The first one is going to be to the Grand Canyon. We're taking several weeks and going to be making a trip out to the Grand Canyon. We'll be stopping in Louisiana to pick up our friends, Alan and Charlotte, and Alan's sister Carla and her husband Mickey. So we'll be caravanning. If you just saw the wobble on the camera, it's because Mason is kicking the camera stand. We're going to be caravanning out to the Grand Canyon, and multiple stops on the way, and we'll be doing the same coming back. So be looking for the Grand Canyon trip later in the year. And another trip that was kind of thrust upon us at the last minute, which we're extremely excited about.
Yes, we are.
Our son, who has been stationed in Minot, North Dakota for the past 4 years, almost 5 years, is moving to Shreveport, Louisiana. He's getting moved to Barksdale Air Force Base, which is great because all my family is in Louisiana. My brother lives in Shreveport. So Andy is going to be back home with family, but it also means we're going to be making a long trip up to Minot, North Dakota, help him get packed. We're going to load his motorcycles into our camper, and then we'll make the trip down to Louisiana from there. So that'll be another trip we do later in the year. But in the meantime, we're going to try to do as many trips as we can. Our goal right now is 1 week every month we're going to be on the road somewhere and bringing you guys along to explore whatever area we find ourselves in. So
or to see whatever kind of goober thing we do.
We do a lot of those.
Because there are quite a few of those kinds of things.
So be looking for that. We would love, our goal when we started this, we really wanted to put a video out every week. We realized pretty quick we are not camping enough to do that, and even camping once a month, it's probably not going to happen. So hang in there. When we drop a new video, we will be posting it on Facebook. We're trying to get better about posting what we're doing in all the social media avenues that we have available to us. We got to get better at that, but that's what we're going to be working on this year. So thanks for watching this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, thank you, Mason, for wiggling the camera again. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. It helps us. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
It's romanticized. I